In number 6, we talk about how we want to rearrange this formula to figure out what the interest rate is. R, Michael rearranges the formula to find R. So what I'm going to do is take this formula and I'm going to rewrite it. Instead of PRT, I'm going to say PTR. I can do that because of the commutative property of multiplication. These are all being multiplied. So what I'm going to do is divide both sides by PT. And you get R equals I over PT, which is choice number 3. Which equation is equivalent to the following? What I'm going to do is I am going to simplify, and I get x squared minus 12x. I'm going to add the 34 to the right side. I get y equals x squared minus 12x plus 34. This expression does not factor to either of these two because the middle term in this case is 12 and not 15 for that one, and it's not 19 for this one. This has elements of completing the square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move over my 34. Completing the square says I'm going to take half of this and square it. So half of 12 is 6 squared. So I'm going to insert 36. Since I'm on the same side of my equal sign when completing the square, I have to do minus 36. Because positive 36 minus 36 basically adds up to 0, and that means that this equation is equivalent because I haven't technically changed I haven't changed the value. So now I can factor this as that. This turns into x minus 6 squared, and then I simplified 34 minus 36 is minus 2. When talking about exponential growth and decay, we have the formula y equals a times 1 plus b to the x. If I were to rewrite this as 1 plus 0.02 to the 7, 1 plus 0.02 is 1.02. So I'm going to break it down. So I'm going to tell you that this is my rate. But as a percent, I have to move the decimal places 2 places to the right to say 2%. Since this value is above 1, we're going to do growth. So 2% growth. Number 9 asks you tells you to find the zeros of the function. The zeros are where the graph crosses the x-axis. So I put that equation into my graphing calculator. I hit graph, and I notice that my parabola crosses at -1 and 3. When 2x minus 3 squared is subtracted from 5x squared, the result is the following. So whatever comes after the word from is your starting amount. So notice how 5x squared starts. This comes after that because of this word from. So 5x squared minus. Now I have to expand 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3 is 4x squared minus 6x, so it's minus 12x plus 9. So now, because of this minus, I have to account for all these sign changes. Minusing a negative is the same as adding. Minusing a positive is the same as subtracting. So these are the only two like terms. I have x squared plus 12x minus 9. This would be choice number 3.